Okay, we're talking with Zach Bell after the conclusion of the 2009 Track Worlds, where Zach just won a silver medal today in the men's Omnium. Congratulations, Zach.
Thank you.
So, tell me a little bit about it. I mean, the Omnium isn't an event that people know much about, but I mean, had you been planning to go in this event when you're making your plans for Worlds?
Well, we'd heard that there was a possibility that we might get a spot, and I mean, my focus was obviously on the other two events that we qualified for. It's a little bit of a weird system for the Omnium because it only happens at Worlds, but I mean, we'd come with the intention of doing it, and when we got the spot, it just worked out basically. But we didn't. There wasn't any specific plans geared towards prepping for that one particular group of events, I guess.
Now, tell me about, I mean, you obviously started off fairly well. Even with the 200, you finished third there, and we don't really think of you as a sprinter.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've always, as from the endurance side, I've always had a pretty good kick, and I knew I could do a good time. It was a little better than I expected, but yeah, I mean, it just sort of set the tone, and I just focused on one event to the next. Really, I didn't get too worked up about how are we going to set it up. In the end, it was just like keep doing well, and just keep doing well, be consistent. Yeah, it paid off in the end.
Yeah, I mean, for you, the two obvious events where you'd expect to do best would be the scratch race and the points race. So how did those go?
They went well. I mean, I think the scratch race is early on, so I tried to make some good moves and apply some pressure to some of the more sprint-oriented guys. There was a little bit of a hiccup with some of the lap board counting and stuff just towards the end, so it left me out of position for the sprint a bit. But I still managed to pull in a fourth there, and yeah, and then the points race. Obviously, that's something I've been working on a lot, so I felt really comfortable in that race and just tried to take as many points as possible without exposing myself to really losing out to some of the guys that were around me, some of the key players up at the top of the board. So yeah, I mean, I think they both went fairly well. I think given a little more luck, either of them could have gone better, but they certainly didn't go poorly, and I don't think I made too many bad decisions, which is something I've really been working on, so I was pretty happy.
Okay. Now, I mean, silver medal at the Worlds, 7th at the Olympics, you've had various other good results. How does this sort of rank in your mind with your other results?
I mean, it's definitely one of the bigger results. I think World medal is not something you get a chance to take home every day, so another step in the right direction in the next 4-year cycle. I think it's a good place to be starting from, and well, yeah, I mean, just hope it keeps improving from here. I think I've had a pretty good year. I'm pretty fortunate, other than blowing one tire out in Cali, I managed to keep it upright. And, yeah, so that's it's positive. It's definitely good to be at a level where I'm one of the contenders, and guys are looking at me to make the moves as opposed to me trying to follow the strong guys all the time.
Good. So I'm assuming it gives you lots of confidence for building towards next year.
Yeah, I mean, every consistent performance gives me a little more confidence, so for sure.
Good. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.